Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and this is my review for Sinners.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy. Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews.
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 Don't make me destroy you.
So, Sinners, written and directed by Ryan Coogler, set in 1932 and starring MichaelBJordan. It follows twin brothers, MichaelBJordan obviously playing both parts, as they return to their hometown to start again, having fled the mob and taken a load of their money. They're World War I veterans. They've had enough. They want to come back to their hometown, start again, and their idea is to create this juke joint, this music venue for the local community. And unfortunately, they're confronted by an evil force of vampires that are drawn to a guitar player, and my word, it just goes off the fucking scale. I'm going to be straight to the point and say I absolutely adored this movie. From top down, it is an absolute feast.
Clever girl.
It's a goldmine of fucking brilliance and quality throughout. Straight off the bat, this is my favourite film of the year thus far. I know we've still got a long way to go, mind you, but this film is just beautifully shot, beautifully executed, beautifully directed, miraculously performed. The characters in this movie are fucking superb. MichaelBJordan is absolutely brilliant, playing both parts, both brothers. Get my words out. And the level of skill and craft throughout this movie is perfect. The additional characters, the side characters, the villains, they are all pinpoint perfect throughout. The color scheme is delicious. The way it's shot has this authentic depth and weight to it. It's incredible. It's an incredible movie. It's probably one of my favourite vampire movies ever now.
Bullshit.
I have to be really straight up there and say this. I think it's miraculous. A fucking great movie that for me absolutely came out of nowhere. Completely came out of nowhere. I only saw this trailer a few weeks ago. I knew nothing about the film at all, and the trailer grabbed me instantly. I think the subsequent, advertisements for it, the posters, everything has just got that air. There's something different about it from the slop and the tripe that we've been getting recently, and the numerous sequels, the prequels, the dribbling leftovers of every franchise that's going at the minute. This just screamed fresh, and I'm happy to say that coming away from this film, fuck me, there's a different feeling having come out of the film for this. It feels like you've watched something that's fucking brilliant. That rare feeling you get when you're just like, I can't believe I just saw that. And that's this movie. If it just seems like I'm just going to be gushing throughout this entire review, then so be it. There's very little here. There are a few plot threads and character threads that kind of just flitter away, but on the whole, the rest of the movie is absolutely perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And I can't really describe anything more. The music, everything punctuates everything through the music. There's this weird sort of ethereal past and future infusing coming through with it. Some weird moments that might make, a few people sort of go, oh, I don't understand what's really going on there. But at its core, this is a brilliantly crafted character piece. It's so centered around the brothers and their choices, their lifestyle, and yet it infuses everything with American history, the future of America. I can't believe that they managed to make it work in the way they did. It's a really great movie. I think full props have to go to Ryan Coogler for this. He's brought out some absolute fucking bangers in the past, and this just cements him, I think, as one of the best directors out there currently, to create something that is this original and unique. And yeah, there are flavours of Blade here. There's flavours of From Dusk Till Dawn as well. You get those subtle influences there, but fundamentally at its core, there is this complete identity brought to us by Ryan Coogler in this, and it's fucking magical. It's absolutely magical. I had such a great time, and it's, you know, the way that the film shifts from this grounded, deep, um, everyday sort of situation these brothers are trying to figure out and go through and start again, right the way through to this completely abstract supernatural fucking chaos that goes on towards the end of the movie. The last half an hour is fucking out there, completely out there. Again, very reminiscent of From Dusk Till Dawn, where you have no idea where it's going until everything goes to shit and vampires start coming out. Very similar here. Same situation. The vampires come. They're refused entry into this bar, playing with those, you know, those classic vampire tropes of being refused entry. There's garlic in there, there's silver in here. It's there's some great fucking moments, some really clever kills, some really clever moments with all the characters, and fundamentally, you're along for the ride right the way through it. And that is the biggest compliment I can fucking give, is that at no point in this movie did I zone out. At no point did I think, what's going on here. It had me gripped, and that's because the characters, because the story, and also because you get this reward at the end of the movie. You get this absolutely chaotic, ultra-violent fucking ending. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. If you are a fan of vampire movies, I cannot press upon you enough that you should go and see this fucking film. You have to go and see this film in the biggest screen possible, because the atmosphere just pulls you in, it draws you in. You have this wonderful, tight cinematography, and yet then you have these expansive images of all the vampires in the dark, you know, the singing and dancing, and it's such an ethereal feeling film. Really is. It's something that you have to see on the big screen, with the surround, the music that envelops and contracts right the way through the movie. And you have these lighter moments of, you know, some of the characters, with the way they speak to each other. It feels human. And then we have this absolute bombastic, chaotic, supernatural element, which, you know, might rub people up the wrong way if they're preferring what's going on in the first half of the movie towards the back half of the movie. You know, it's one of those. But for me, it just feels like such a perfect movie. The cinematography is delicious, the sound is delicious, the action is the reward for your patience and endurance, and an investment in these characters, investment in the story, investment in the director. He gives you this reward. He says, you're here, you've embraced what I'm showing you. Now see this fucking carnage unfold. And it's brilliant, it's perfect, it's delicious, it's absolutely delicious. And yeah, I said it before, I think this is probably the best vampire movie that I've ever seen. I'm a massive fan of Blade. I'm a massive fan of From Dusk Till Dawn. I loved Interview with the Vampire as well. And you get those little moments in here. You get those flecks of moments in here. You get the sunlight, like I said, the garlic and all of that. You get the classic, I'm hesitant to say tropes or stereotypes of vampire movies, but it's infused so well with this other aspect of musicality and how that influences people, how that draws people in. It draws the vampires in. Everybody's obsessed with the music, and then we have these other elements that filter in alongside it. Really, really, truly spectacular, superb. This review's been nothing but a gush fest, but I don't care, because when you get a film like this, which grabs you in the right way, what else can you do? Like I said, there are those moments, those smaller threads, character threads, that kind of just ebb away and become secondary, a bit to its detriment. You know, when you're like, well, why bother in the first place? But it's still an enjoyable romp of a movie. I cannot recommend it enough. Absolutely cannot recommend it. If I still did scores on movies, this would be absolutely a fucking spectacular masterstroke, masterpiece, 10 out of 10 from me. It gets the Angry Andy seal of approval. Go out and see it, support the movie, because Otherwise, we're not going to get original movies like this. We're not going to get films like this that deserve the praise it's receiving, that deserve your time, deserve your money, more importantly. You know, that overpriced coffee, the expensive entrance fee. This fucking film represents all of that. This is the type of movie we should be going out seeing, not the fucking slop and dribble that we've become accustomed to. The perpetual sequel train, the perpetual fucking cinematic franchise train that's ebbed away and served its purpose and is down there just to ensure a bang for a buck. This is the film that deserves your time and energy. Go out and see it. I'm not being paid. If I was, then I wouldn't be in here, would I? So this is fucking brilliant. Go out and see Sinners. Absolutely a 10 out of 10 masterpiece of a movie. Fucking brilliant. Now, if you enjoyed this movie, please do give it a like. If you've enjoyed the movie, if you enjoyed the review, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Share the review with everybody else, vampire lovers alike. I'm gonna go and see it again. My time is so very thin, but I'm definitely going to go and see this movie again. What a fucking masterpiece of a film. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, if you enjoyed the review, please do like and subscribe to the channel for more reviews like this. Leave a comment. What did you think about this film? Did you know anything about it prior to its release? Like I said, it snuck up on me, completely snuck up on me. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.